Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Blessings, y'all. Blessings. You're in the building with Grace Levi. The block is hot. Let's see if notifications go out. If it don't, we good. I just want to drop this, just talk to y'all for a second. Um, Microphone check. Okay. All right, y'all. This is just my thoughts. Some would care, some may not care. I want to first start off by talking about, a few things that's going on around this Jedidiah debacle and all the content creators, you know, basically exposing him. One of the first things I do want to highlight, and I want to talk to the content creators, guys, stay focused. One of the things I'm going to say is, what is your ulterior motive? Make sure that you know it. Don't get caught up in the hype and the drama, because once you go to the left, they will turn their back on you. And I'm being honest. And that's no disrespect. I'm going to have to talk because we don't know who is who. So content creators, please be aware. Jedidiah and his cyber team, they make many accounts. Sometimes they mimic accounts. And sometimes we just have general audience members who are just, they get caught up in YouTube so much that they make it their reality and they hold a lot of feelings and emotions. I need you guys to, one, be careful. That's first and foremost. Be aware that some of the audience members, which can be Jedidiah imposters, do try to sabotage pages. Now, if y'all not seeing, it is on and popping with my page. But God is making a new, if y'all see what's going on. This is just my thoughts. Literally, I fell back from really kind of making a lot of content about the South Side because of the damage that they did to my page. I literally had someone come to my page and say, "Oh, wrong station." Who the fuck would put a comment under your video? "Ooh, wrong station." It saddens me, but like I said, I forgive y'all. As audience who really opening their eyes to see what type of person I am, and I appreciate the ones that actually reached out to me right in front of everyone and say, "Hey, Grace, I'm sorry for putting you in this situation or talking about you or whatever. I want to send love and blessings to you guys. So when I say this is not to you, but there are some audience members that I say that continue to keep up the fuel, and it's kind of hard to distinguish who is who because of Jedidiah's cyber team within this particular situation. So I'm basically staying focused on the facts. You see what I'm saying? I really enjoy watching y'all videos, where y'all be getting on Jedidiah. It's very entertaining, and it's good to actually debunk a lot of the things that he's saying. But I want you guys to remember that after this, you guys have a business, you guys have a legacy. You have this channel, is whatever y'all doing with it, supposed to represent your brand. So don't throw that shit in the garbage for Jedidiah and his antics. I definitely want to highlight that. And, everybody could do what they want to do, but I just want to highlight that we are all grown and we're in a situation that is getting really complicated. And what I'm seeing is not a good look. This is why I'm saying this, because what he's doing is taking people attention off of what we really supposed to be focused on. That's why I get no spins, because nobody wants the information until it becomes messy. Do you see what I'm saying? We have to stay focused on what is the actual cause of us being here, and that is to get the job done. You say you want to help Harvey, you say you want to help Dalton, and it's continue to put those facts out there, engaging with the audience and more, higher, how can I say, conversations that's going to get them to where they're at. I'm just being honest, because the more we go down this route, the more Jedidiah and his people use it as ammunition to keep people fucking confused and sucking up y'all energy. Like, I was on a lives last night and then I had mad shit to do. But I was like, I noticed when I, you know, go on to content, it takes away from what I really have to do and it makes it hard. So that's why I had to fall back. And I'm like, yo, what are you here to do? What is your actual motive? And my motive is to help people get their justice, get their due justice. My motive is to call out the things that's not right. How do we do that for real and get the job done? And that is through social media, but that is through a calculated plan. And I'm asking the content creators, do you guys have a calculated plan? And excluding Shay, because tomorrow we're gonna be reading Shay lawsuit. I want to talk about it now, but I was gonna say this. Shout out to you, Shay. You did a good fucking job. I'm gonna just say that, and that's real war. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's real war. Putting the pen to paper. While I'm sitting here and not making a lot of videos about Jedidiah, because why? I'm literally on phase 5 of what I'm doing. It's called guerrilla warfare. You guys will see. He will come and he will tell on his motherfucking self. But you got to put that paperwork in, keeping things in synchronized order. You know what I'm saying? Shay, I'm leaving you out this equation because after I saw your filing, I say, yeah, that's what I like. That's what the fuck I like. On point, synchronized, put in order. We gonna read it. We gonna read it tonight when I come on live. I just had a lot to do. All I'm saying is that you guys stay engaged. The people who really want to see change, this is only to you. Stay engaged with the right content. Stay engaged with the right, how can I say, aura. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to distract themselves. And that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that y'all content is anything. I love it. It makes me laugh. You know, we get a lot of stuff out, but I just pray that you guys are moving synchronized in the background where y'all putting pen to paper, or if y'all really have a plan to help the residents, do it. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm hearing the talk that some people going to Harvey. If you are a minion going to Harvey, if that's what they talking about, don't even talk about it. Be about it. Don't argue with them. You shouldn't even tell them. Just do your own thing, but make sure that you go in there. The guys are really helping the people and not coming out like a Jedidiah, like a Jedidiah, and that's real. Um, what I don't want this to do is to turn physical. Because again, it remind me, reading Shay's lawsuit, that this shit always seems to go to a physical type of thing with Jedidiah. And I don't want you guys to get caught up in that. A couple of months, I'm going to say it, because I'm going to give myself the credit, because some of the audience don't be doing that shit. All the other content creators, y'all know y'all be coming getting shit and never say y'all got it from me, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm going to throw that shit out there because it be a few things that y'all throw out there. Be like, go to this person. I'm like, damn, I said this months ago. But people want to disregard me because they have this inner feeling that they really don't know what to expect from me. Y'all never going to know what to expect from me. So if y'all think that y'all going to ever know what to expect from me and that's going to make y'all comfortable, y'all might as well just dial off right now. But what that goes to say, there's things that I have put out there months ago that's been swept under the rug until now. And guess what? We still not doing nothing about it. Let me give you an example. It was over 6 months ago. Go look at my timeline. I have a whole Harvey playlist of about 10, 15 videos. I've been on Harvey since the new year. I talked about the gentleman who was the rapist on the board, the one who was charged. I did that 6 months ago. Why, instead of it coming back up again, that nobody's taking the torch to make that a real issue, like real issue? I know y'all can't pull that dude out, but these are the things that y'all need to highlight. Like, this need to be an ordinance. It need to be a law. It need to be something. These things can't just be talked about and then reiterate it months down the line again and again, and nothing's happening. That's where I get lost. That's why I just fall back sometime, and I don't want y'all to think that, oh, Grace be, you know, be a moving, be a little different or acting weird. No, it's just because I don't want to get stuck in what I know Jedidiah and his people and people like him like to do. Get you stuck in the arguing, get you stuck in you saying something that you're not supposed to say, or something that's going to make you look crazy that they could twist up and bounce about you. This is just real talk, because this is stuff that I want to say. That's real. I've been watching, I've been observing, and this is my feelings. And if people feel away, oh well, because everybody else get to say what the fuck they want to say. This is a little bit more than content. This is people's lives. So I'm not here. That's why I'll say something one time, two times, bring some facts up, and I'm not going to keep on, except for Lexi. I'm not going to keep on. But I will hope that these things are taken up and y'all run with it and actually do something. Do you see what I'm saying? Actually make them put ordinance in. Y'all get together. Y'all got good following off of Dalton and everybody. The content creators who got good following off of Dalton and Thornton, and y'all moving like, is it advocates or content creators? Whatever it is, you're going to have to find your line, and you're going to have to stick to it. And if you're a content creator, you're going to have to stick to a content creator and not move to the advocacy, because when you move to the advocacy, that means you got to do something. That means you got to put the pen to paper. Because if you're not, it's like we're going to all become drifters like Jedidiah. Does that make sense? That's why I always approach the content and I approach the situation on the south side the way I did. I said, at least I can continue to share facts with people that they can use to maybe push back, giving them ideas to push back. But that's why my number's low as fuck, because nobody want to hear a solution. And that's real. Nobody want to hear the boring shit that's the problem and solution. It's like, give me this, give me the mess, give me the shit so I could keep on getting high off of this. And guess what? Nothing is being changed. Same shit. We we gotta do things different. We gotta do things different. I'm gonna bring it up again. Only content creator, me, and nobody gives me that credit or respect, that I said Napoleon is not a good look. The caucus is fucked up. I keep bringing this up because everybody else was good with it. And nobody felt like that was basically a hit to y'all rights. Y'all a hit to you guys believe in voting. A hit to the system. None of y'all guys felt like that until y'all got smacked in the face with the truth. That's not the time I'm on. That's not the time I'm on. If I see something coming, I'm on it like fucking kryptonite. If you like that, y'all need to come to this page. I'm talking about the people who are like that. Please, like I said, like and subscribe, because what I want to do is make shit happen without having to do all this controversy that's going to lead to fighting. I don't want you guys fighting. I'm saying this because I don't want nobody fucking hurt. That's pretty much the truth. That's pretty much the truth. That's the only reason why I take my time writing these letters to the DOJ, to the FBI, to the Illinois State Police, to the state. Oh, yo, I wrote to mad people about this situation, and I'm going to keep on. But all I'm saying is my opinion. I think, one, content creators need to be aware of who they got around them. Jedidiah got a lot of cyber attackers around, as well as there's just hateful ass people out there because they don't know the narrative. I don't know if y'all feeling the way I'm feeling it. Obviously not. There's still people who have this hate for me because, they just brainwash. So they causing havoc over here, still coming over here with this bullshit. I guess I'm the only one that could talk from this perspective too, because I had everybody audience disliking me. So this is a hard space to come out of, I guess. And people are real trying to get a grips of who I am. But if y'all don't know who I am by now, y'all never going to know. I'm real. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to say the truth. And it may not make you comfortable, but it's going to be the truth. And then I'm going to share facts. That's all I do. That's pretty much all I do. And I be on people's ass like kryptonite in the background. Right? I have letters. But I just think that Us as the content creators, choose your position, know your position, stick by it and crush it. If you're gonna be a content creator like how Hannibal do. Hannibal got numbers. He don't have to go out there and be in the middle of the shit. Don't make Jedidiah make you seem like you gotta just go around and take pictures and be in people's face and yelling. That's not advocacy. So, meaning if they trying to pressure you just to come into Harvey or whatever plan you have, just have a good constructed plan so you don't come out looking crazy like Jedidiah. Because that's what they're trying to do. He's trying to make everybody look like a spectacle. He can't do it with me because I don't give him enough fucking shit to put out there. And everybody Jedidiah sent my way literally came back and gave him a different report of what he didn't want. You guys be very careful. I was just talking to my fave about that. I said, you know how many people came to me in the background, and then people are mad at me and saying, oh, I should know better next time. How do you know better when you have people coming to befriend you? This shit is a dirty ass game. I had Judge Petty befriend me for a whole fucking month and a half, Myra. Tell me her whole life story, her whole business and everything. I never knew she was phony. Till just the other day, we stopped talking because when I came back, I'm gonna tell you this. This is the shit. I just gotta talk about this. These are the people that y'all support. Yeah, y'all still support them and act like they ain't do shit. Like they ain't do it. But me, y'all motherfuckers hate me. That's why God is making a new way for me. That's why y'all seeing my channel opening up to new audience because God is not gonna let y'all stop it. He watched most of y'all motherfuckers sabotage me for the whole year. I'm just being real. This is supposed to be a new day. Do not go back down this same direction. What he want is chaos. And now what he's using is his audience and the people people in the audience against us, as well as confusing the narrative. I'm just being real. Either you're gonna be boots on the ground or you're not like him. But you know what I'm talking about? Like an advocate, a real advocate with a systematic plan and approach to actually fixing an issue instead of us just calling out issues. Or we're gonna be a content creator like Hannibal, say the news, get your subscribers, and keep it emotionless. I say that because I don't want nobody to get hurt. You talking about come to Harvey, come to Harvey. I'm hearing violence. That's what I'm hearing, especially when it comes to Jedidiah. This is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Shout out to his audience that's still weird as fuck. Because some of you guys really wanted me and Jedidiah to be like cool or together. So y'all really fucking hurt. Y'all butt hurt. Yeah, be like, Grace ain't got no reason to be mad at Jedidiah. Yes, the fuck I do. Look at all of this bullshit. He's literally, everything he does is against God and the people and cause issues. Don't tell me. And look what happened. Look at all y'all. Y'all don't even realize how much people have despised against me because of the tone that he set and other content creators set against me. Just for me telling the truth. And y'all know I told the fucking truth. And y'all, a lot of people don't want to admit it. Y'all ignore it. That's crazy. The fake friendships that was brought to me, and then y'all come to tell me I have to have discernment, but y'all go right back in these people's face. It's weird. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all gonna have to really think about where you're at in your head psychologically, your age, what you're doing with your life, where you want to go, and how you want to represent yourself. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Because after all of this is said and done, you're still going to be your person. You're going to have to move on. Don't let this shit take a whole bunch of out of you and make you a whole nother person. I'm just talking right now. Because I'm seeing something, and I really think that we should still be focused on, if we're going to help the South Side, bringing out the facts. Continuing to bring out the facts. New facts. That's real. That's real. And giving respect where respect due. Anytime that I did anything, I gave respect where respect was due. But I don't get that. That's why y'all see me falling back a little bit. Shout out to you, Amir. I know you feel it. Amir was like, stay engaged, Grace. I'm not going to be beat for people, for things ain't beat for me. That's first and foremost. I'm not going to keep fighting to what I feel, help people who ain't beat. I mean, I did my thing. I'm just being honest. Right now, I feel like God is creating another path for me with a new audience that I literally could introduce a Lexi story to. I literally could take it to the level that I want to go to. God is going to do it. So y'all pick and choose how y'all fight. I'm talking to the real ones because they going to understand where I'm coming from. Real recognize real. All that rest of that stuff is going to take us straight to the pits of hell, exactly where the Leviticus spirit wants us to go. I'm breaking it down to y'all what this spirit does. It causes chaos, mayhem, backbiting, people gossiping, the Jezebel spirit. I want to be better than you, stealing the creativity, this division. Y'all not seeing that shit? Distractions, energy taking. As long as y'all able to do what y'all need to do as content creators and it's not snatching energy from y'all, keep doing what y'all do. But I notice, sometimes I just have to fall back because it be so much back and forth that at the end of the back and forth, I be like, yo, what I got out of it? Did I learn anything? I'm gonna be honest, I was we was on Minion Live. Shout out to Minion. And once I heard that Jedidiah was going to Harvey again and going Hassan Place, it's bet. Bet. It is what it is. That means that it's time to strategize. You see what I'm saying? Listen to the key shit so we can stop this nigga. Because he thinking that he could go right back. He trying to reload and go right back out there. This is the reason why we did this shit. Pay attention. Don't get distracted. This is what the fuck he's doing. Period. Y'all not seeing it. He's doing it. Jedidiah is moving like the Leviticus spirit. He getting shit off. And the only way he's not going to get shit off if you fall back and be calculated and move strategically. And once it's done, then you could talk about it. You see what I'm saying? Some things I prayed that everybody would have got them restraining orders against him, but I figured it wasn't totally gonna work. Not with a mere situation. That's a total miscarriage adjustment justice. I can't fucking believe it. That's why I already contacted Illinois State Police and the training board and Harvey's chief of police, bitch. I'm not about to play. That was serious a miscarriage adjustment justice. But the other cases, I will say, I haven't said anything on the Ryan case or anything else about Vivian, but I do want to say, you guys, y'all have to state y'all claim and facts, not the facts that be connected to law, meaning the things that could be proven and connected to the law that you're actually going against is what's going to make you guys winner. You got to pull your emotions out, and that's real. Pull your emotions out and stick to the facts. This is how I got so far with the Alexi project. That's how I got so much information because I wasn't moving with my emotions and the things that I knew I could improve by law. That's how I think that people should approach their cases when it comes to Jedidiah. This shit got to be emotionless. Everything don't have to go on the internet. Only reason why you saw me put my letter out there because from the rip, this is the letter that y'all saw me read. One, the one to House, I would have never read that until he already got it, like I was doing back in before. You see what I'm saying? It's called guerrilla warfare, and I make the content match it. Just come up with a plan, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Cause it's looking like a little messy because this is what Jedidiah wants. He want everybody to talk about him. He wants to be the center of attention. And that's why y'all see I don't give him that. I'ma hit it and bounce. Don't make this nigga the object of y'all afflection because that's what he want. I mean, out as far as keep talking about him, that's what they want. Let him die down but hit his ass where he need to be hit. He's gonna run for something, be on his ass, be on the board, be on the election board. Start sending the election board information about him. Bitch, that's what I'm talking about. Baby, we got to strategize. That's why they don't want y'all to listen to me. I had y'all motherfuckers strategizing like a motherfucker. All this right here, I'll be like, nah, 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 nah. Everybody sit down. Everybody sit down. I know you mad. I know you mad. I know you confused. I know this. But let's get this shit together. We got a motherfucker plan right here. You focus on that. So you focus on this. You focus on this. And let's get it. And do it. If the plan is really to stop this man from abusing society, abusing the black community and these YouTube streets, be systematic. And I have to say this again, I gotta give a shout out to Shay. That damn Fallon is the shit. And y'all know I like to complain about lawsuit filings. Y'all know I would say like these motherfuckers should have said this, should have said that. I was like, damn, that's systematic. I hope a lot of people really take the time to read it. After I read it, hopefully y'all come enjoy the show. But then learn from it. What's in that lawsuit? It shows how these YouTube streets could lead to a lot of not only financial laws, um, reputational laws, but also it could lead to violence. That's all of that that's in this case. It could lead to violence. And I've learned a lot. Some things don't have to be said. Some things don't need to be done because it leads to violence. So make sure that you guys ain't going down to Harvey to go meet up with no dumbass Jedidiah to be in the middle of stuff because he wants to fuck y'all up like him. He wants your reputation to be like his. Don't give it to him. And I'm just going to say this too. I'm going to keep on putting a few bangers out there. I will pray that I get my respect because there's some things that people just don't respect. I don't understand what's your problem. I'm just going to be honest. If y'all, sometimes I'll be feeling very disrespected, but I'll be like, you know what? I'm just going to take it because I know that God is going to bless me. That's why he's blessing me because I've been disrespected this whole time. This whole time. Just because I did what other people did too. Connect myself to Jedidiah. That's how weird it is. I'm talking because only person that really like I'm gonna be honest that like showed me love from the beginning and didn't give a fuck about nothing, even though, she used to go off, was Trina. I'm gonna be honest, why I was at love for her, because she was real and she was like, we was just real regular ass fucking people. She didn't give a fuck what nobody else said, what was going on. We was just talking, being regular people. So I got mad love and respect for her. Oh, Trina, if you listening, one of your mods block me off of your page. And that's what I want to say. Be careful, y'all. Y'all mods, some of them are, like I said, either connected to Jedidiah or these motherfuckers just hate her. They blocked me off of Trina page. I was just listening to her video and that shit just cut off. Y'all remember when I came back from Dalton? Same thing. And I went on my other page and the video just kept playing. So Trina unblocked me. Figure out what mod is hating on me. And whoever's hating on me, I'm just going to let y'all know. Y'all not going to be able to stop my hustle. Dalton politics, Dalton government that try to shut me up. You're not going to be able to stop me. I'm going to tell the truth. And this is what I got to say, too. I'm going to just put this out here, too. Y'all got to be aware that these things has happened. They're still doing it to this day. They're still trying to control people's narrative. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. But I do know that they're still trying to control people's narratives with this shit. So be very careful, okay? If someone can't be real with you and genuinely, this is how I know when people are genuine people. Because I had a lot of people come to me and they literally were sent from each camp. Everybody. And maybe they people didn't know they were saying like Jedidiah try to act like I don't know these people. They just my cyber team. Each fucking camp sent somebody to me. They may not know. But the way I was to decipher who was when I would say something that concerned me and then they'll disregard it. Or they'll talk so fucking much that they can't even hear half the shit that I was saying anyway. And they end up telling on themselves. You guys be careful. I don't know if it was just me that they were really going after with guerrilla warfare. That's why I had so much trust issues. Well, not really. I don't have trust issues. That's what they wanted me to have. I honestly still got mad love for people. I'm just not fucking beat. That's why I moved the way I move now. Y'all gotta see why I moved the way I move. I had massive different people. The first person that came to me was Judge Petty. Literally, I thought she was my friend for a month. Then the next person was, and I thought she was my friend for a month. This shit's sick, y'all. Y'all don't know that this shit's sick and people need to heal. I'm dead up. I'm dead up. This is a sick ass situation, and people need to really evaluate who the fuck they are, what they did, and what they doing. This shit ain't good. This ain't cool. I don't give a fuck how many views I get. One, two. I'm still gonna tell the fucking truth. This ain't cool to be like this. I'm seeing it from a lot of perspectives at the end of the day. If our goal is to take Jedidiah down, let's do this shit systematically. And I know we're all separate, but I think like the chaos in certain things maybe a takeaway from us getting what we need done. And that's to show these people that Jedidiah is incredible. You see what I'm saying? I really do. I mean, like I said, everybody could do what they do. I like the content. So I go in, we be talking, but just like I said, we had them panels and stuff. Like, make sure that we're gonna be highlighting the shit that the people really need to hear, and things that they could take back and make happen. But I do know a lot of people just watch this shit for content, and that's the sad part because this is people life, like for real. Like as far as that lawsuit, I know Shay spent a lot of money on that shit. Like I was like, whoa. As far as the things that I do, I spend my money on my shit. It's just not easy. When people take this shit serious, it's serious. So, you guys just open up your eyes, and if y'all really want to get this jigger handled, um, help us out in the right way. You see what I'm saying? Like I wrote a letter to the DOJ. Not one person was like, "Yo, let's get a copy. Let's all CC something." The fuck? Why? Why? And that's not like it's my idea. This is what we should do collectively. But it made me think like, yo, motherfuckers don't want this nigga down. This is for show. That's why I be confused. I'm like, yo, is this for show? Because there's so many things that has been mentioned that should be done that's not done, and we still arguing with this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. So much things that should be done, that could be done, as far as filing paperwork, making the right people aware of stuff, and I don't think it's getting done. So what is the motive? That's what I'm saying. Even to content creators and to the audience, what's the motive? And if it's your motive to help, get up and do something. Like physically do something. More than a like button. Because obviously, I'm peeping that you don't even need to have a lot of viewers to get your message out. Because people will straight watch your shit, take it, and echo it anyway. That's why I was like, fuck it. I said that 7 months ago. Cool beans. As long as they know that this nigga is a rapist man. He a raper man. That shit was disgusting. I read the whole thing. It was disgusting what he did. It was really horrendous. But then after that, it's like, okay, what we doing? Are y'all putting the pressure on someone like Kobe to push for an ordinance that elected officials who are, you know, charged or allegations come against them with sexual, allegations not be able to work. Why is not that didn't happen in Dalton? Why y'all not pushing y'all elected officials to get somebody like House out? That's why I be like, I don't know if these people really want freedom. And that's when I be looking at the audience that be like, oh, yeah, they don't fucking want it. F them. I be like, yo, how could y'all say that? But then I be like, yo, it's because it's more talking than the walking. Go write a bill. Learn how to. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. It is what it is. I know I went I said a few things. I may push a few buttons, but at the end of the day, y'all know Grace Levi. One, I love y'all all. Two, I'm Haitian. We say what the fuck we want. It may not fall too easy, but it be the truth. It be all the truth. And when you digest it and you make it into something else, it may help you. And that's real. So with that being said, the next video y'all see, I'll probably do a pre-recording of Shay's lawsuit because I don't like the crowd participation. I don't get crowd participation from Dalton or Thornton. Like I said, my notifications wasn't going out, whatever it is. But I'll just put some uploads up there, and I'm just telling y'all what I'm gonna do. I probably put some uploads up there, and then I'm just gonna keep on pushing in the background because I'm not gonna let Jedidiah go out there and abuse people. So I will be sending my next part 2 to the DOJ, showing that Jedidiah about to go out to Mr. Hassan property and cause more trouble under the guise of working for Clark. This is what we should be focusing on, how to prove this. Because the nigga, he think that we distracted. That's why he say he going back. Shit, y'all not seeing what's going on? I ain't no damn fool. Jedidiah, you ain't win shit over here. That's why you don't say too much about me. You know what it is, nigga. I'm coming. We doing the slow cook. One day he'll come and tell you like, damn fucking Grace. She got me. I'm working. But y'all probably not gonna see I'm working. But anyway, shout out to the content creators. Got love for y'all, but I'm gonna call it out. Some of the shit I put out months ago. So if y'all gonna put it back out, go do something about it. If y'all going out there to Harvey, handle your fucking business. Have a structurized plan. This is people lives. They got them blacks out in Harvey. Like, this shit is real life. This is not the internet. So we're gonna do it, pick your way and do it right. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I know that makes sense. And get on these elected officials. You know what I'm saying? I think that's probably why people too. Kobe. I got mad love for, but I don't hear too much from Kobe. Kobe need to talk up about this stuff in Harvey too. As far as all the crazy stuff that's happening, like they gotta talk up. She gotta talk up. I got mad love for you, Kobe, but you gotta talk up, just like the rest of the trustees that's sitting there on that Thornton Township board. Y'all niggas gotta talk up. I'm disappointed because it's becoming like a really reality show. And then once you get disconnected, that's what they want. Nothing's going to get done. So stay connected. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great Friday. Shabbat Shalom. I know I done got on a few of y'all nerves, but oh the fuck well. And whoever blocked me on Trina page, Trina, unblock me. I was going to say something mean, but I'm trying to be nice. You see what I got to go through, guys? I got to go through the abuse and then everybody want me to be nice. The fuck? It's weird. Anyway, have a good one. Talk to you guys later.